I don't know what color.
So what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I don't know how steady this gonna be. Depending on the live stream, on the Wi-Fi. Mic check, mic check. What up? LG4 Custom Fabrication. What's going on? Good, I'm first. Let's go. That's what's up. You said we will forever be. I hear you, Green Eye. You gotta go. Doughboy Fresh, what's going on, brother? Eric Ramirez, how you doing? Okay, Erickson, whatever. Eastside Harold, there you go again, Mr. Texans fan. You say the same thing every time. We know, but hey, but I'm gonna laugh at you if your Texans lose in the first round. That's all I gotta say. Tim, what's going on, brother? Jake from State Farm, what's going on, brother? What's up? Happy upcoming New Year. That's a way of saying it. Start off with a bang. Yeah, too bad our team didn't start off with a bang. Who do I think is going to be the next head coach? I don't know. I don't know. We try to get rid of Jason Garrett, and you guys got to understand one thing about this whole situation with Jason Garrett is this: he ain't gonna go nowhere because, well, they don't have to fire him because his contract is expired. So it's almost like, he could just come in one day and the key card don't work. That little red light that don't turn green, just hit the door and nothing happens. So that's pretty much the situation that we have here right now. And don't worry, first, I'm not gonna say that he's still gonna be here because there's a chance that that's not gonna happen. Chris Cantu, what's going on? You said what I'm gonna say. If they don't, Eastside, then I'll congratulate your team for getting into the division round. Just like I know you don't give my Cowboys any credit, but I give credit where credit's due. So, because I'm a stand-up individual. So you let me know what you think, Eastside Harold. Happy New Year, Maria. How you doing? Green Eye. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for it. I don't either, Green Eye, but we don't really have a choice, do we? We don't. No, I'm live streaming. If Jerry can't fire himself, GM, it's not going to happen, Chris. Unfortunately, man, and I hate to say it, unless Jerry Jones is no longer on this earth, he's not going to stop being the GM. He's going to continue to have that position and do that. And, of course, the missus in the background doing crazy, like she always do. Yeah, I'm up in the mountains right now in Deep Creek, Maryland, so I don't know if I'm choppy or not because I'm using the Wi-Fi at the cabin that I'm at right now. You said bring back Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson not coming back. He's done with coaching. You said you hope we get Mike McCarthy. I know a lot of you guys want Urban Meyer though. Do I think Urban Meyer could be good? I think Urban Meyer could be good, but my whole thing is how can he handle this team when we start losing? You know what I mean? Like you need a coach that's going to come in here that's going to quell these players down because again, you guys got to understand that we have a young team, so you want to keep that team at bay. You want to make sure that you get a coach in here that's going to be stern enough to say, "Hey, look, this is the situation that we have, and I need you guys to stay focused. We need a coach that's going to have these players stay focused week in and week out." Twizzling, what's going on? Brian SoCal, what's going on? You're gonna be that stray dog that you feed once to stay around your house for. I know, Tim. I know. So, Eastside Harold, that comment that you made about Dallas fan and a stand-up individual don't go together. Not every Cowboy fan is the same, just so you know. Just like not every Houston Texans fan is the same. So you trying to put somebody in a box is not really a smart comment to make. So just think about what you're saying before you make that comment. I'm just letting you know, Eastside Harold, I'm stand-up as a Cowboys fan and a YouTuber. So that's me. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. Green Eye, you said Urban Meyer or Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin's not leaving the Steelers. So Mike Tomlin's not an option. You said, or just don't lose. I mean, that's funny. Any coach can be good, but if you're Jerry, that's yeah. And see, that's the thing, Chris. Uh, I said this before. You know, getting coaches up in here is going to be a tough situation because you stupid, Mo. um, um, Getting a good coach and somebody that's going to bring his own staff in here and going to have his own ideas and things of that nature. Jerry Jones is going to have to be able to let that head coach be that head coach and do his job properly. Because again, the reason why Jason Garrett lasted so long is because of the simple fact that he was able to just come in and be a yes man and allow Jerry Jones to talk first in a press conference or have a Tuesday talk show on the radio and things of that nature. But other owners are not doing that. But the problem is we can't continue to sit here and do this. If we're going to get better, he's going to have to step down the taste. Get rid of Jason Garrett. That's the plan. That is the plan. L4G Custom Fabrication. Bill Snyder, he's the man. You want Bill Snyder? What we need is a coach that is in your face like Parcells. Yeah, Chris, not only a coach is in your face, but somebody, because any coach could get in your face. But, you know, you got to understand these are grown men. These ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, you need a guy to get in your face, but also somebody that they're going to respect. Because it's one thing to get in a player's face, but if they're not respecting you as a coach, it doesn't make a bit of difference either. Aaron Maria, what's going on? Dylan, I see you in here. Eastside Harold, you know I'm always serious, bro. You know I play 0 games, bro. And Happy New Year to you too. I'm gonna enjoy no playoffs. You know why I'm gonna enjoy no playoffs? Because I ain't got to stress about my team no more this year. I can enjoy my New Year's and be happy. Keelan, what's going on? June, bud. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and the rest of the Cowboys family. What's the word on his staff? So this is the thing. You know, you guys heard the news out there that Jason Garrett and the whole staff was being fired. Of course, that was somebody that it was one tweet that was put out and it just went viral. So, but the situation was, if you didn't hear by now, Jason Garrett basically just said, hey, those of you that have expiring contracts, you're more than welcome to go out there and find other jobs or interview with a team or whatever the case may be. But that's common sense because if your contract is expiring, you're free to do whatever you want to do unless your team signs you a new contract. It's the same thing with players. What's the word on and you know that what you call it? I didn't hear about Kellen Moore going to the Giants. I heard Chris Richard interviewed up there, but you know, I think that was just a smoke screen for what they really wanted because the Giants are looking at a lot of different guys. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Chris Richard. Bird Gang Sports, what's going on, Mr. Eagle fan? Eagles or Seahawks? I can't go with your Eagles right now, only because y'all have a lot of deficiencies right now with y'all. You know, y'all got a lot of injuries. But I will give y'all credit that y'all coaching staff and Doug Peterson and Jim Schwartz, you guys are your coaching staff is better than ours, and you guys are have done a lot with less. And I can't count you guys out. But if I had to choose between them and the Seahawks, I got to go with the Seahawks because their team is more put together for the playoffs right now. That's just my honest opinion. That's my honest football opinion. It has nothing to do with you being a rival team or anything like that. Because I would pick you if your roster was healthy. But just from a common sense standpoint, I got to go with the Seahawks on that. Who's this? Nerdy Tags, I appreciate that, man. And I respect your rookie quarterback. I think that he's going to be good going forward. But one thing about your team is y'all got to definitely get a better coach, and y'all got to get some offensive linemen around him and some more weapons and things of that nature, I think that he'll be good going forward. Keelan Stewart, happy New Year to you too. What about Dan Campbell, the Saints offensive coordinator? Is his contract up? Because again, I'm not trading no picks for no coaches. That's what I'm not going to do. Between Urban Meyer, called Josh McDaniels, and I think they waited this long. And see, this is the thing. Because Jason Garrett is still here and other teams have already fired their coaches, some of the coaches that you guys may want may already get signed by the other teams. Unless he's waiting for a coach that's on a playoff team right now. Who knows? Virginia Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm looking at college coach will be related. Better office go Prescott and more. And see, I said the same thing about that. Because if they do keep Kellen Moore, which I think they should keep Kellen Moore, because again, you spoke on that collegiate level mindset. I think that it would behoove them to keep him around, keep Mark Colombo as the offensive line coach, and basically like build around that. Get a coach that's from the collegiate level that can work well with Dak Prescott, because you seen what Dak Prescott did in Mississippi State. So there's things that you can do with him. Yeah. You said it looks like a cool. Oh, it is, man. It's 2 levels in here. It's a hot tub, pool table upstairs. It's nice. Nerdy tags. I would never be a Cowboys coach because I would just like my fellow YouTuber in 1980 says. I get fired the first week because I speak my mind, and I ain't no yes man. So that's what's not gonna happen. Manuel, what's going on? Jake from State Farm, you said since the Cowboys out, go Seahawks. Go Ravens. I gotta go with Go Ravens because yeah, this one right here is Ravens all day. Junebug, Seahawks almost beat the 49ers. Yeah, almost. I got a 49ers fan right here with me. What up, Brett? What you got to say about your 49ers, bro? So my man Brett said his 49ers going to the Super Bowl, so we'll see about that. See, Bird Gang Sports, I appreciate the fact that you respect that because, again, I give respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind, that's what you do when you play the game and you understand that, like, it's more to it than just being a fan of a team. You got to actually know what you're talking about. You got to know what teams are doing what. Because, again, you know your enemy and you know your friends as well. So, Meyer or McDaniels is good to me. I like either or, but if I had to, that's a tough decision, man, because both of them have a deficiency that I don't like. See, you got to be careful with that Josh McDaniels thing because remember, everybody like is high on that because anybody you get from the Belichick coaching tree seems to not do well when they're not under the Belichick coaching tree. You look at Pat the Lions coach, Matt Patricia. I'm sorry, there we go. He hasn't been doing really good with the Lions, but I know that Matt Stafford hasn't been playing, so it's a little iffy over there. So I need a little bit of more of a sample size to judge on that. Charlie White, yeah, a lot of them they don't do well outside of being with New England. There's something about Bill Belichick that just raises these guys' ability to do things, and it's almost like they just get dumb when they leave the organization. So that's the only reason why I don't want Josh McDaniels, because I just feel like that he wouldn't do well outside of that Patriots circle organization. Will we keep Moore as offensive coordinator since we ranked number 1 in offense? And I agree that we should keep him. I think we need to get rid of Rob Marinelli and that whole defensive thing that we're running with that Tampa too. All that got to go. Because, again, when you got your DBs playing 8 yards off the ball like all the time, this is the reason why when you guys are watching the game and you're seeing tight ends just coming straight down the seam because you're just like, oh, my God, why is the middle wide open? Because, again, that you can't run that zone defense 24/7. Robert Seymour, what's going on? You said you know the game. The Ravens win the Super Bowl. I agree with that. They might win it. You said being born in the state, you may root for the Texans. I can't root for the Texans because Eastside Herald is on some other stuff. It's like no. Oh, Dylan, thanks for the super chat, man. Show people how it's done. Snowboarding and tubing. You two have fun. Yeah, so we went. We tried to go tubing, but we just got back actually. They had like a little roller coaster thing over there, which was kind of cool, but it was cold as hell. That was fun, but we couldn't go tubing because they ran out of tickets or something. They had like it was too many people. You had to get tickets 2 days in advance, and we didn't know. So, but we chilling. What? What? Oh. Okay. Oh, you said you'll be rooting for a Houston XFL team. Okay. All right, I got you. I got you, Junebug. You said, am I exhausted from all the drama yet? Man, I'm over it. I'm over it. And you already know how I do, man. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna get too stressed out over it because again, I don't get paid for the team. So I don't work for the team and I don't play for the team. So I'm just a fan. It ain't nothing I can do. I just gotta sit here and just ride it out, I guess. And just sit here and hope for the best like the rest of you guys. I have a feeling the Ravens gonna choke versus the Chiefs in the conference final. That could be possible. What you say? You said did Dallas fire Jason Garrett? No, they can't fire him because his contract is expiring. You can't fire him. He just goes away. Would you try to keep Chris Richard? This is the thing. I keep with Chris Richard if Rod Marinelli goes. Then that way Chris Richard can come and be the defensive coordinator and he can bring his philosophy in there. And then they can get some other guys in the staff that can help him out. I just think that there needs to be a change there because you got too much talent on defense not to be sacking the quarterback damn near every play. Ron Rivera will be a problem in Washington. I don't think so. And my frat brother that's here, that's a Redskin fan, said the same thing because he's a defensive-minded coach. But the Redskins' problems is not on defense; it's on offense, and they have kind of a similar situation we have over there with Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder runs things like Jerry Jones. He wants to be in control of things. So I think that Ron Rivera actually hurt himself more than he helped himself by being there. That's just my opinion. You said Mark looks wore out. Yeah, poor Mark. But you can't let yourself get too much overworked over this stuff, man. Because again, it's just the NFL. And again, we don't play or get paid for it, so I can't allow myself to lose my cool over anything. You said you hope the Giants hire Garrett. That'd be the dumbest hire of 2020. It would be. But hey, it might work for them because one thing about Jason Garrett that's good, that he's good at is the fact that he's able to get these guys his philosophy. He's able to create a culture. And he did that with Dallas. I have to give it to him. He created the culture, but the problem was the wins didn't come with it. Jake from State Farm, thanks for the super chat, bro. Thanks on Jason Witten coaching, playing, and we need to use Blake Jarwin more. Okay, so to answer your question on that, so as far as Jason Witten being a coach, I wouldn't mind, not right now. I want maybe a couple of years down the road, but not right now, not right after we just played. I just think that we need somebody outside of the organization. We keep hiring from within, and it just seems to not work. We need something fresh. We need somebody that 43 Flex Goma. We need somebody that's gonna come in here that's gonna bring some fresh ideas to the table. So that's my answer about the Jason Witten. Now you talking about using Blake Jarwin more. I've been saying that, and I think that next season they will. Because Blake Jarwin, man, he on those seam routes, he kills it. Antoine Myers, I see you in here, bro. I have an issue with Chris Richard getting booted because this wasn't his defense, bro. It was Rod Marin. I agree with you, and I think that Rod needs to go and Richard needs to take that spot and do his thing. What do you guys think of Mike McCarthy? Because I haven't heard nobody signing him yet. Oh, but let me before I forget, let me get into some of the coaching guys that was in here. So we already talked about the Redskins. They signed Ron Rivera for a 5-year contract. He seems to be the big guy that's been signed so far. Um, they got they got rid of Bruce Allen. So I know a lot of Redskin fans are happy about that. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, George? Happy about Bruce Allen being gone. Halfway. So my frat brother that's here, that's a Redskins fan, says that Jeff Bezos needs to own the Redskins. That'll be interesting, though. What's going on, Zachary? You said Mike is okay, coach. I think he'd be good here, but I don't know. I don't know how this young team would be with him. You see what I'm saying? I think we just need somebody that just gets these younger players because we have a young team now. So again, it's not just the type of coach that you get. It's got to be somebody that's gonna click. He's got to click. You said Redskins got a good front office. Again, Snyder is their problem. As long as he's owning them, they're not going to do anything. So let me give you some food for thought. And George, I don't know if you know this either, but Dan Snyder, in his 21 years as the owner of the Washington Redskins, the Redskins record in those 21 years is 142 to 193. So it don't look too good. You said you think that they would make Jason Garrett the GM and give it an illusion of Jerry giving up his power. Wow, that's an interesting one. I never looked at it from that aspect. Look, you could be right. I'll be honest with you because we know how Jerry Jones feels about Jason Garrett because Jason Garrett is a former player. He was Troy Aikman's backup in the '90s. His dad, worked with the team, and he was real good friends with Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones looks at Jason Garrett as like another son, as a son that he never had. So it's hard for him to part ways because of that reason. But it is what it is. You said you take Rex Ryan. I don't want no part of no Ryans. Remember, we already had Rob Ryan as a defensive coordinator. You see how that turned out? All them exotic blitzing and things of that nature that didn't work out. You think Troy Aikman will be coach? No. John Durden? Troy Aikman said himself he don't want no part of Jerry Jones and his culture. And that's coming from a former quarterback of the team. Yeah, Troy is very wishy-washy. I'm not a fan of Troy Aikman. Never been. Jet D. Oh, let me make you a moderator, bro. Jet D, Dan Snyder is a genuine jerk. I know people that work with him. I feel bad for Rivera. I do too. I really do. Kelvin Russell, good evening. What's going on? Hey, Zach, I don't know. I really don't know, Zach. All right, Jet D, you have been promoted, Mr. Jet D. You're welcome, brother. Rex Ryan, the words of LT in the movie Waterboy, don't smoke crack. As you guys know, the Bears, they fired the offensive coordinator, Mark Helfrich. I don't want no part of nobody from that Bears organization either. Yeah, Troy wants to be a GM, but he said not for the Dallas Cowboys. And you guys know that the Browns fired Freddie Kitchens after 1 year. Freddie Kitchens, especially those comments that he made about how like he doesn't scheme and stuff like that. He said, I think that Freddie Kitchens was a worse coach than Jason Garrett. At least Jason Garrett had a philosophy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get none of that with Freddie Kitchens. And they also got rid of their GM, John Dorsey. John Dorsey is gone as well. So Lions parted ways with their special team coach and 5 of their assistants. So the Lions clean house. Oh yeah, Raymond. Yeah, Troy Aikman is a jerk in real life. When I tried to get his autograph one time before, man, I was like, I got my money back. I was like, I'm not about to support this. You said Marvin Lewis for defensive coordinator, but not a coach.
Huh?
But if anything, I'd rather keep Chris Richard. Hold on. I'd rather keep Chris Richard and make him a defensive coordinator. Happy Sox present. You stupid. Nah. Look, Mark was upset that night, man, and you know, I just when he gets like that, I just leave him alone because Mark puts a lot of effort in this Cowboys. He's passionate about the Dallas Cowboys. He puts a lot of money into his channel and the stuff that he does for y'all fans and things of this nature with his tailgates and helping out other fans that are in need and guys that are less fortunate. So I get it. I get that he's pissed off about that, especially because this team could have been so much better. You can't tell me that you got the second best roster in the league and you're not doing the damn thing with it. It's ridiculous, man. We y'all chilling, you two cool digs. Oh, Jet D, I'm at a cabin up in the woods, up in the mountains for New Year's. So got family friends out here. Uh he wouldn't look at fans in the house. No, Raymond, he's terrible, Raymond.
You want to change the club?
Terrell Horn, do I think that Dallas should draft? Definitely. Safety, cornerback, it's going to be a lot of them in the draft. And when the offseason starts, like after the Super Bowl, I'll start talking about the draft and things of that nature. I'm starting to work now on my draft book. I'm working on my guys. So I'm working hard for you guys. So you said don't watch the movie Cabin Fever. I've seen it already. I ain't worried about that. But it is some Bears up here though. And I ain't talking about Chicago. You said you think it's smoke and mirrors coming from Troy. I just don't see him coming in and working for this organization. I don't see it.
Uh-huh. Want some more? Huh?
I just don't see it. You stupid, Jay from State Farm. Don't get cat from. No, I'm not. You said you live in Dallas. Jerry is not going to fire Jason because he knows the Cowboy fans will support him no matter what. I'll be honest with you. Now, I'm not going to say what I would do or not, but I swear to God, what's going on, Mark Holmes? I swear to God, if they keep Jason Garrett, I'm gonna have to shut this channel down, y'all, and y'all just not gonna hear from me no more because I can't keep supporting that mediocrity. If you re-sign him for another 5 years, I don't know how I could stomach that. I don't know how to stomach it. I can't do it. John, you said you met Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, got their autograph helmet. It was like that's what's up. Emmitt Smith is also in my fraternity, so I didn't get his signature. I just wanted to throw up the hand sign with him. So I got up there and he threw. I got a picture of that. I put it on my Twitter and my Instagram, so that was good. You want a defensive tackle first round? You already know how this team feels with defensive guys, man. They don't value them like that, especially defensive tackles, defensive ends. But they don't. They feel like they can get defensive tackles off the street or in free agency. You two will start doing NHL videos, right? Be out here. All right. So we go from the Dallas Cowboys. Now we're here with the Dallas Stars. Yes, Holmes is in the building. Leslie Frazier for defensive coach, though. Robert Jones, what's going on, man? And then you look at the Giants, right? And we talked about the Giants and the things that they're doing. We already talked about Chris Richard going up there and ultimately
I could do it.
interviewing for the coaching spot, but I just think that that's a smokescreen because they don't want Chris Richard. There's other guys that they want that they're looking at right now. They're looking at a slew of guys. I think they were looking at the Patriots special teams coordinator. But they parted ways with Pat Shurmur, but they kept Dave Gettleman. So as Gettleman said himself, he was like, "Look, man, we all on high alert right now. Everybody one day short of losing their job." So Juno 35, what's going on YouTube? Mark, love your videos. I'm a big fan of you guys. Always right on the money. Like Mark says, we need a big, nasty, fat guy that will kick some and add a plug up the middle. Yeah, I agree. I appreciate your support, man. I do. Appreciate that you love the channel, man. I do my best to try to keep you guys entertained and informed. But yeah, about that fat guy. Well, I like to call a refrigerator with arms. That's what you need in the defensive tackle position. When you're running a 4-3 defense, that's what you need in the middle because you need somebody to basically clog and contain so your ends can eat all day. That's what you need. I don't need my defensive tackle to be that athletic, and I know that Rob Marinelli likes athletic guys, but again, you need that fat, meaty brother in the middle to just eat it all up. So D-Law can eat, Robert Quinn can eat. Even when you're switching Michael Bennett back and forth, you can get these guys on a run. Odell Beckham Jr. in the house. What's going on? You said if Jerry re-signed Garrett, he's gonna be hated like Trump. Wow, I don't know if anybody can hate anybody as much as Trump is hated. William Taylor, what's going on, man? Happy New Year to you as well. All these delusional fans run around saying Cowboys can go get this coach or that, like any of these coaches want to coach Cowboys. It takes 2 to 10. So Nathaniel Hall, so I don't know if you were in the chat when I was talking about the whole situation with the coaches, but like I was saying before, like again, in order for us to have a coach that's going to make a splash on this team, Jerry Jones has to get off his high horse and stop being in control of everything. He has to take that GM position and eliminate himself from that. He has to just be an owner. Only thing I want you doing at 77 years old is signing the paperwork, okaying whether when Stephen Jones and Will McClay comes at you with player contracts or the draft talk or whatever that they're doing, when they come to you, that's all that Jerry needs to do. He needs to sit back, sign the checks, and that's it. That's it. I don't want to continuing to see him in all these press conferences and talking over Jason Garrett and things of that nature. That's the reason why Jason Garrett has been the coach this long, because he allows Jerry Jones to be like that, and he doesn't say anything about it. But you get another type of coach in here, they're going to be more boisterous. They're going to be somebody that's going to talk. So that's not going to work out. Can we get some better scouts? Tristan Hill this year was – so this is the thing about Tristan Hill, and you talk about the scouts. So I blame Chris Richard and Rob Marinelli on that one. They're the ones that wanted Tristan Hill. This team, you look at the other coaches on the staff, they wanted a DB. What is Tristan Hill doing? I understand that defensive tackles and defensive ends, sometimes it takes them a year or two or maybe 3 years to get good. Remember, D-Law wasn't a beast out the gate. So, it takes time at that position. Even Taco took a while to emerge. Dak is still my quarterback. Yes, Raymond, he is also my quarterback as well. Jim Harbaugh or Tony Dungy. Harbaugh ain't leaving where he is. Neither Harbaugh is leaving from where they are. Hey, do you think Jerry's going to re-sign Michael Bennett, bro? It depends on what Michael Bennett wants to do. You remember when he came to the team from the Patriots, they restructured his contract so he can retire at the end of the season if he wants to. So it's really on him. It's either he retires or he signs another small contract with the Cowboys. But again, they can get him off the humble. Who I really want to get re-signed is Robert Quinn, because Robert Quinn has been one of the most consistent ends that we had on this team this season. So I want him and I want Randall Cobb back, because Randall Cobb was good in the slot, and Dak Prescott needs that slot guy, because even when when Amari Cooper wasn't playing at his optimal, Randall Cobb was there to catch those deep balls and yards after catch as well. Even though he had some drops as well. Remember, he had 4 touchdowns called back for penalties that wasn't his fault. Taco has the same amount of sacks as D-Law. That's what I said. He's gotten better since he's been with the Cowboys, but the Cowboys, they give up on the people that they shouldn't, and they keep the other ones that they – it's just crazy, man. Jason Garrett is softer than a marshmallow like fish. Dang, like Jeff Fisher? Dang, bro. Tight end Rico Gathers should come back because he was a threat in the passing game. I don't know where Rico is right now. Is he even with a team? 21 mil compared to 2 mil. And see, this is the thing. Dak Prescott playing on that 2 mil. I gotta give it to him, man. He is dealing with a lot of this team's crap, and I really feel sorry for Dak because he's in a situation that he can't even control right now. Odell Beckham, happy New Year to you too. Oh yeah, Debo ain't leaving Clemson, not at all. Oh, what's going on, Fred? How you doing? How you say that? Jay Valerie? What's going on, Fred? Hey George, I got Fred in the chat box. Come throw the mob in the camera, bro. Come throw the mob. I don't know. Hey, Jay Valerie, where you located, bro? There's another frat right here. Right.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. That's how we do.
She did it, not me.
We see a lot of red rocks.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and pay Dak and stop playing around. LSU gonna smash Clemson. If Jerry stepped down and give his control like LSU head coach, he reminds me of Jimmy Johnson. Look, 43 flex in here too. Blue fire. we got Big Fred in here. 43 flex. Took one of these airborns. I don't know what it is about this altitude, but what college players do you think would be a good fit for our team? Any defensive guy. We need secondary guys. We need DBs. Oh, he said he in Newport News, Virginia, George. George, he in Newport News. You building a what down there? Oh, okay. Yeah, Fred said he works in building construction. He said his team is building a property down there in Chesapeake. If he sits still. Hey. Got a little man here. Team is run like a circus. 2 meetings for folks already out the door. I know, right? Jimmy Johnson era been over. Yes, exactly. I don't know why people keep bringing him up. He's not coming back to be a coach anytime at all. See the camera, son? What you been eating? That stuff all on your face? And you said Garrett is Jeff Fisher 2.0. Both fish ain't made of time. Yeah. It's starting to look like that though. What's my Super Bowl picks? Oh, don't do that. Ravens and the Saints. Guitar slinging zombie killer. I ain't seen you in a while, man. Baby Blue in the house, yeah. What's wrong, son? You okay? Have you heard of Build a Bear? Well, we need to build a new team. You stupid. You stupid, Jay. Kelvin, wish you a happy new year and your family as well, man. Appreciate that. Eagles will win their second Super Bowl. I don't know about that, Frat. Not this year. You said they ain't gonna make it out of the first round? Nope. No. No. Hell no. He said,
Third team was hurt.
right. I watch all your videos. I don't always comment. Oh, I appreciate it, guitar. Guitar slang. Hey there, little one. We need to hire.
What? Huh?
Now you know I ain't about to be no head coach for no team, bro.
Zoe was taking your trip.
Not for this crap that we dealing with. Oh yeah. Oh, so one more thing I want to talk about as far as like coaches for other teams. What do you guys think about this? So
I had to call to my man.
the Dolphins fired their offensive line coach O'Shea, and they got Chan Gailey out of retirement and signed him as their offensive coordinator. What y'all think about Chan Gailey coming out of retirement and being with the Dolphins? I didn't see that happening. Raymond Solis, thanks, man. Happy New Year. Oh, hey, Nikki. Nick, where's his boogie wipes?
I found them. They're over there.
You said, who do I want to be as a coach, man? Look, everybody been asking me that. I don't know. I just want somebody that's going to come in here that changes the narrative of this team, changes the culture, because we need something fresh. We need something new. We need something innovative. Because we keep beating our heads in the wall, and it's not getting us anywhere at all. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of it. You said Chan Gailey is whack. He's just another Pillsbury doughboy like Gary. Oh my God. Y'all is killing it tonight. Yo, bro, next time Mark is fronting you, you gotta give him an E2 elbow. I want Myers or McDaniels. I'd rather have Myers than McDaniels, to be honest with you. And you know we're not getting Lincoln Riley, so Lincoln Riley looks like to be out of the question. Because again, to get coaches like that, you have to get them away from their comfort zone. Any coach that's comfortable where they are, you don't have to pay them a lot of ducats to leave from where they are. You said, damn, bringing back old memories of Chan Gailey being with us. Wait, we failed when he was with us. So, yeah, we did fail with him. We should get McCarthy. McCarthy's head coach, Lincoln Riley, is offensive coordinator. If Kellen doesn't come back, that would be a pipe dream, Eric. I don't think that would happen though. A lot has to happen for that to be possible. But I hear where you're coming from though. Wish we bring back Bill Callahan. You know the Redskins ain't gonna keep him, so I don't think the Redskins keeping him. So I don't know if I want Bill Callahan back because you know that Bill Callahan is bad blood now because the way that he left. I don't think that he's feeling the Cowboys too much right now. Hey, G, did y'all get rid of Bill Callahan? Is he still there? Okay. 43 Flex, you said you like Meyer? I like Meyer too, but he's getting old and he's got health issues too. Mike Tomlin's not leaving the Steelers, guys. And my doppelganger is not leaving the Steelers. You said no college coaches? A college coach might be good for Dak Prescott, though. Because of the type of quarterback he is.
Best back, Harbaugh, whatever bag he wants to leave Michigan.
You said what?
Harbaugh, whatever bag he wants to leave Michigan.
So, it's funny that you say that because Jerry got the bag. And Jerry can sell a condom to a monk. So if he really want to get Harbaugh from Michigan, who knows? A lot of people in the chat want Mike McCarthy. I don't want Mike Zimmer. He's been on the staff, or I don't want anybody that's been on the staff previously. You all right?
Even the ones that like the wild ones and
Riley is the best option. I think Jerry doesn't have the salary cap.
you see the rainbow one.
Hold on, but you guys got to understand that the coaching salary doesn't come from the salary cap. Coaches get paid under the team. So Jared got the Ducats to do it. He can sign whoever he wants to. He got that bread, son. Has Garrett been fired yet? No. And he's not going to be fired because his contract is up. So he'll just walk away and his key card won't work anymore. It'll be like, did it? Hit that key card and you expect it to turn green. The door just like, did it? Damn, son, they done deactivated my key card. And Mike Zimmer, he's not leaving the Vikings. Especially because he got them right now. You said Lincoln Riley is the best option? What y'all think about Lincoln Riley? Brett, what you think about? Do y'all like Lincoln Riley?
I would give him a good look.
Mo? But McCarthy is better than Garrett, but not saying much. But that's not saying much. Everybody's better than Garrett. But for whatever the reason, the Giants like Jason Garrett. Wouldn't it suck? Hey, guys, wouldn't it suck if Jason Garrett gets signed by the Giants as their head coach and they start winning? And then you'd be like, what? How'd that happen? I'm always saying it's Jason Garrett.
Pick your favorite color.
Matt for Baylor University head coach.
Yellow.
Dre, you said don't say what? They'll fire Zimmer after Saints. Although they might. They might do that. They'll fire.
Pick your favorite color.
Where is D coming from under Lincoln Riley? So you're going to have to get rid of Ron Marinelli. So you got to figure out who's your coordinator going to be. I think that more importantly, though, because we forget about the defense, you got to get a better coordinator here because that whole scheme has to change. Your offensive scheme doesn't have to change. It's just the way that we use it has to change because Jason Garrett is just a stubborn guy and he just does things his way, and it doesn't work. So is Garrett going to be a pencil pusher for Dallas? More than likely. 43 Flex, you said you don't know about Riley after that LSU game. Yeah, I know they got beat bad by LSU, but it's you lose. Every team loses, and you got to understand it's college. Nobody plays defense in college. Why you think the score is so high in college? I sit here and watch college games earlier today, and I'm like, look at the way the offense is just lanes wide open. Why do you think running backs run for like 500 yards in a game in college? Because they don't play defense in college. So you can't look at Lincoln Riley and be like, oh, well, he sucks as a coach because LSU beat the mess out of him. That's Joe Burrow. That's Joe Burrow. That's the guy that's going to be the first overall pick in the draft this year. So, come on. Dana Jet, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Where you been at? You said Jason Witten for coach? Oh, Dre, you must have just came in. I talked about that already, but Jason Witten, no. Not right now. Maybe a little later, but I want somebody outside of the organization right now. Girl, I don't want nobody in-house right now. Jared doesn't market his team, but the entire NFL. Oh, shoot, I lost it. Damn, I lost it. Oh, the entire NFL knows what he's doing. Yeah, because it's bland. It's the same thing every week. We're going to run the ball straight up the middle with Zeke. Why do you think that when we use play action in game and we're running screens, we beat teams? There's no secret to that. You got all these Porsches in the driveway, but you don't drive. They're just sitting there collecting dust. But yet we using Pintos and Geo Metros and just doing the same thing over and over again and beating our head into the wall. It's not gonna work. You can't keep doing it. It's stale, like some old donuts that sat on the counter for 2 weeks. You gotta find something better. You gotta do something different. Jerry's gonna hire Pillsbury Doughboy Garrett to be his personal assistant. Maybe that's why you call him Pillsbury Doughboy? Oh, you call him that because he's soft. Okay, I get it. I'm thinking in terms of size. You said because he's soft. Damn, y'all is cutthroat in here tonight. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to let Garrett breathe spell. Even on New Year's Eve. Y'all ain't playing tonight.
No
The
matter
hand
what
might
size.
not matter, y'all.
Yeah, I picked the color. Do you pick the color? The person.
You're not worried if Garrett. Well, I'll be honest with you. Garrett is, and I hate to say this. We all talk about how much we don't want Garrett here, but he's still a good enough coach to get hired by somebody else very fast. Somebody's gonna want him. Ball hawking secondary players needed, and there's going to be a lot of them in the draft. And we'll be talking more about the draft after the Super Bowl. And you got so many because we're picking 17th in the draft, so we'll see what happens. I'm done with the Tampa 2 Marinelli. I'm done with Marinelli. I don't know about Richard yet. It's the verdict is still out on Chris Richard. I still want to see because I think that he was still running Marinelli's scheme, and I don't think that he was doing what he really wanted to do. So I think that I'm gonna give Chris Richard another chance. That is if they re-sign him. Who do you keep, Kellen Moore or Chris Richard? You keep both of them. You don't have to pick, Dre. You can pick both of them, bro. And the Tampa 2, it's just old. It's just played out. We don't disguise our coverages on defense. We don't do anything that makes sense.
That's still counts.
You said Jason Garrett, the ball boy and the ass slapper in 2020. I can't. You said you saw the Dallas was looking at Mike McCarthy, Robert Jones. I don't know. I didn't hear that. I'm okay with Donovan Wilson too. These guys gotta stay healthy too. I've been pissed because Jerry has a thing for Garrett. They won't get rid of that. I know, Dana. And that part, bro, I don't understand. Jerry Jones is head coach and Jason Garrett is owner. And what? Clappers all day. Nah, the players are definitely not saying that. Samira Parker, where you been at? Oh, I know where you've been at, Tamira. Never mind. I'm just going to say congratulations, Tamira. I forgot to tell you congrats.
That's all so the pool too.
It's two because I picked up score and then everybody else plus something that came back to me.
Okay. All right. I missed that.
You're welcome, Tamira. Now you need to tell your girl y'all need to come back. Or I'm sorry, your wife. You need to tell her y'all need to come back to Maryland. Because Tamira, if y'all come back to Maryland, I'll put you on the channel. It looks like a lot of you guys like McCarthy, so let's see what happens with that. Bring back Wade Phillips. No, that was the lights flickering.
Okay.
Wade Phillips. First of all, if anybody is bitter, if trying to go to bed. Want your bottle? First of all, if anybody is bitter about being fired and let go from this team, it's definitely Wade Phillips. So him coming back is never going to happen. Are you going to the Cowboys Ravens game? You said am I going to the Cowboys Ravens game next year? More than likely. Say it again. Yeah. Tamara, she said bet. Hopefully we will be there by mid-year. I hope so.
Oh, shut up. I know. Okay.
What the hell the players we have on defense, which would be the best scheme besides the 4-3? Eric, I think we should keep the 4-3 because we have the 4-3 players. The problem is it's not with the defensive front. The only problem with the defensive front is you need to get that guy in the middle that's going to be strong. But your DBs need to play more man coverage than they're doing instead of stop being 8 yards off the ball. That's not helping. And Jet D said, Charmin soft. He says Charmin soft. I say Otis Spunkmeyer cookies fresh out the oven soft. If Jason Garrett really loved the star, he'd walk away with his hat. He's not gonna do that.
Hard.
Wade Phillips, why was he given a short lease and Jason Garrett 10-year window? Wade had a better record. Jake, remember, it's what I said earlier. Jason Garrett has been a player for this team. His dad was worked under Jerry Jones. Him and his dad and Jerry were good friends. So he looks at Jason Garrett as like a son that he never had. So it's almost like it kills him to let Jason Garrett go because he loves him that much. That's the reason why he had a 10-year window. And because he's his yes man and he doesn't say anything to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones does what he wants to do. So that's pretty much what it means. You said, little man, heard y'all talking about Mike McCarthy and started fussing. I know, right? D-Law needs to earn his money. He do. He's still dealing with some injuries himself, though. Josh McDaniels to the Cowboys. No, I don't want nobody under that Belichick tree. I mean, he might be better than Garrett, but I don't think that he's going to get us over the hump.
He just so bad he had to leave and go back.
Right. Remember, Josh McDaniels did leave and he went back. So, again, you always go back to where you're comfortable. And he couldn't do it by himself. So he had to go back to that organization. So, no, I don't want Josh McDaniels. The Cowboys need to draft defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw. He's 6'6", weighing 315 with speed. I'll look him up. We need to have Jerry Jones impeached. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. They need to get some dogs at corner. The problem also at a position. Yeah, and see, it's crazy because we got solid guys, but it's just the way that we're using them. It's not correct. What's wrong? Draft season, baby. I know that's what I'm looking forward to right now, though, because since we on the shelf right now. What about LSU head coach? Again, you got Jerry Jones gonna have to do some talking.
I got tiny diamonds.
You ready to go to bed? I think little man ready to go to bed. I think he tired of this. He ain't gonna make it in New Year. Oh. Biggest fear if we have to wait for Jerry to die to get rid of Jason Garrett. I don't know if that's a situation, but again, they haven't talked about signing Jason Garrett yet. So let's just wait until the contract is finalized. I mean, the contract is over. Antonio Brown ain't doing nothing. He don't deserve to be in the league anymore. I'd rather have Kaepernick back than him. What's wrong? Go to sleep. You know you could go to sleep, right? See, look, he mad. The Cowboys ain't nothing either. So it is what it is. Jerry Jones need to go in retirement home. Damn, Grandpa Jones. He got too much money. He ain't going nowhere. You know, we could hope and pray for Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson, but those ships have sailed. Those guys are retired. They're in their beach homes. They ain't thinking about nothing about the Cowboys. You said losing Cheech and Chong hurt us big time. You mean Randy Gregory and David Irving? I know, right? You said your kids are like that too? I know. We are definitely a dysfunctional organization. What's wrong? Can you? I did.
That might be Pamper Fry.
It's like you didn't want it before, now you want it now. I don't know. Jerry already said he not renewing. People need to stop saying that. I know. I might have to end the stream because I got to get him to bed, y'all. So. You said teach Byron how to catch the ball. I know. You think Gregory will stay clean and come back? I don't know. Only time will tell, man. And also, the NFL has to restate him as well. So he hasn't applied for restatement. So I think what he's waiting on, I think he's waiting for the NFL to lax on the marijuana thing. No, huh? Or you said, "Let's go." 2020 is our year. We say that every year. I hope you're right. But again, it starts with a head coach, and we have to do something different. Come on, I know you're sleepy. Go ahead. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You ain't missing nothing. Ain't nothing going on that you gonna miss.
Where's his mom?
Or said that, man. So, any final thoughts, you guys, before I end the stream? Let me know what you guys think about us going forward. Any other coaches that you have? I know some of you guys said you wanted Mike McCarthy. I'm okay with that too as well. So we'll see what happens. Don't be surprised if Jerry give Jason a new contract. Thanks. Because the way the Cowboys beat the Rams and Redskins, they give up Jerry, Faith, and Jason. But see, those wins and stuff should not sway your decision on keeping Jason Garrett. Because I told you guys about looking at a full body of work. If you look at a full body of work, this is an average coach. So when you look at it, when you average up the numbers, and I'm not the best at math, but when you average up Jason Garrett's tenure, that's 9-7. That's the averages that you're getting. So it's damn near a mediocre coach. Guitar slanging zombie killer, thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you. God bless you as well. Happy New Year. I'm gonna head out soon because I gotta link with my fam here. So, is Jason dating Jerry's daughter? No, Jason Garrett is married. His wife's name is Brill, and she's not related to any of the Joneses. Well, I was telling you guys, the correlation with that is the fact that Jason Garrett's dad used to be, under Jerry Jones. So, like, that's where it comes from. And Jason Garrett was a former player of the Dallas Cowboys. So, they're close. Dana J, you said weed is not addictive. It's a dumb man's high. I don't know. I don't smoke, so I can't tell you if it's addictive or not. But they were talking about Randy Gregory and David Irvin.
It's a dumb man's high.
Yeah. He said, shut up. You stupid. Been a fan since I was 15. I want Urban Meyer. I feel you, Slim. The baby's upset. Jason Garrett is not fired yet. I know. My son mad. He was like, I ain't going to be happy until y'all get rid of Jason Garrett. Get rid of him. Let's trade Dak to Cincinnati in the first round bye and draft Joe Burrow. What? I'm gonna drink some water to that because I can't believe you just said that. See, look, everybody wants Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow is the best thing in college right now and Mr. Heisman winner and things of that nature. First of all, you're gonna have to give up more than Dak Prescott to get Joe Burrow. All right. To go from 17 to 1?
Not
No.
gonna do it. Okay, because I got a good
Cowboys are not getting rid of Dak Prescott. They invested 4 years in him. They are not getting rid of him to get a guy that's doing good at college. Just because you do great in college don't mean you're going to be great in the NFL. That's almost like, so, Playmaker, let me put this in perspective for you. You getting rid of Dak for Joe Burrow, and I'm not saying that you're giving something that you know for something that's unknown. You don't know. We don't know what Joe Burrow is going to be like when he get to college. He could come and just be trash. Come on, he's going to Cincinnati. They're going to need more than Joe Burrow to be good. So that's my thing. You never give up something that you know for something that's unknown. That's gambling your life. You don't do that. Now, if Dak Prescott was like complete trash and he didn't do anything for you, but Dak Prescott has proven enough at least to be the leader of this team. This team loves him. These players love him. You already have a rapport there. You don't want to interrupt that by just getting rid of him. You don't give up on a guy like that. You don't do that. Clutch, you said we need Urban Meyer. Let's bring him in.
That's how I had to make you go for.
Why is Garrett still here? Does not make sense. Because again, the only thing I can tell you is that they're just letting his contract expire. And these next couple of weeks, when the league season is finally done, maybe he'll just walk away. Because they can't fire him because his contract is up. That's all I'm trying to explain to you. I thought Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett were lovers. Just saying. You stupid, Dana. Dana, why you always starting stuff? Cowboys Nation 214. You said you're done? I know. A lot of people say they're done. But I can't be done, man. I'm too much of a fan for that. I can't give up. Got to be a better 2020. I'm telling you, David, it's got to be. There's no way. Hey, brethren, get your ass out my chat. What did the Falcons do? Huh? What'd your Falcons do? I'll wait. Right. Wasting Julio Jones' prime years. And that's coming from a 49ers fan. Stop it.
He's the best receiver in the NFL, hands down.
He is, hands down. And y'all got Calvin? What's up? No, I'm live streaming. I'm on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Like Dwayne Haskins is a pure bum in the NFL. Hey, George, what you think about David Haskins? Is he a bum? Is he a bust? Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins. Right. I don't think he's a bum. He just needs an offensive line. And that's coming from a frat brother.
And a playbook that works for him.
We tried to, because they didn't change anything for him. They just put him in there. Here, run this and just try to be better. Robert Jones, you too. Have a say Happy New Year, bro. Let's steal Bill Belichick from the Pats. Now, explain to me how you're gonna do that. You just want to steal Bill Belichick? What you gonna do? Put some chloroform on his face and throw him in the trunk and bring him to Dallas? Come on, that's not gonna happen. Look at Jameis Winston. How is he doing?
Well, technically, he's the first quarterback ever to throw for 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
That's not a good. It's not a good stat line. But that's not a good stat line.
He got 30 touchdowns.
So look, his contract is up too. What the Buccaneers gonna do? They're not gonna re-sign him. The coach said, "If we get a better option, we'll win." Damn, did you say that?
He got the talent. He's too immature.
He is a child, man. Jameis Winston's definitely going to another team next year. Look at college players, how Pooh Nanny, the Bucks. Dak is not the problem. Exactly. I've been saying this a long time. Mike McCarthy is our new head coach. Speak into existence, brother. Falcons versus Cowgirls next season. Brethren. And we will kick that. You know what? Brethren, what'd I tell you about that? Because you know I'll come down there. So no, but for real, we're gonna whoop your ass next year. So don't worry about that. We're gonna beat the Falcons next year. Don't worry. Because Julio Jones, he ain't gonna, best wide receiver in the league, but after a while, he just gonna get tired of it. Y'all treating him like Calvin Johnson. Remember Calvin Johnson, right? Yeah. The Lions ruined him. And that's the same thing that you guys are doing to Julio Jones. So, and you're talking to somebody that knows football. And I know a lot about a lot of teams. So, brethren, you don't want to go there with me, brother. But as like you said, you can't wait. I can't wait as well to play your Falcons. How about that? South of Heaven. What up, Mike Mosh? Happy New Year. Hey, those of you guys that don't know about South of Heaven, he makes custom jerseys for the team. So you guys go ahead and holler at him. Hit him up in the DMs and get your custom Dallas Cowboy jerseys. That is, if you guys are still interested in the team. And the family is playing Uno. So when I get off this live stream, I'm jumping in the game. So give Belichick $20 million to come to Dallas. That would be epic. Bill Belichick is not leaving the Patriots organization. Happy New Year, Frank. Jameis Winston needs to retire, bro.
Okay.
He ain't even old enough to retire. But I don't care what Jameis Winston do. He ain't on my team. 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. Shaking my head.
Hey,
NFL record.
told you.
Somebody else said that in here too. What happened to D-Law? Shoulder, ribs, elbows, knees, toes. He got a lot of issues. I really believe the right coach in 10 years, Dak will have 3 Super Bowl wins. And I'm telling you, Greg, you get Dak the right coach in here, man. He can do some things. It's not like he sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like he's worked wonders with a terrible offensive coordinator when we had Scott Linehan. Mike Sinclair, what's going on, man? Happy New Year. South of Heaven put his link to his YouTube channel in the bio. Go ahead and sub to his channel, y'all. Hit him up in his DMs on Instagram and shop. Cowboys support Cowboys. This is what we do, y'all. When Jerry Jones goes to the other world, can we finally have a good coach? You said with Jerry Jones. See, I'm not wishing death upon Jerry Jones. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not gonna say that. But I guess to answer that question, you probably won't get a better coach until he passes away, unfortunately. Dana Jess, same to you, bro. Yes, Slim. 30 interceptions. That is not a grown man. What do I think of Kellen Moore? I think I want Kellen Moore here still, but I want a better coach over him to guide him, to help him get to his potential. Because I think that Kellen Moore is the best kept secret. I think that he could become the next McVay. I really believe that Kellen Moore could be the next McVay. And remember me telling you this on New Year's Eve 2019. Stamp that. Don't be surprised if Jerry demand a punter to be taken in the 17th pick. You don't draft no punter in the first round.
No, you don't.
You don't draft punters at all. You get them motherfuckers off the street. You get them off the street. Hey, come here. Come here. Hold on. This is what y'all do. When y'all get a punter, this is what you do. Hey, you over there. Come here. Come here. You kick. Go ahead. You made 5 in a row? All right, you're signed. Sign them. That's what you do with a punter.
That's what we doing today.
Punters, kickers, all the same. That's what you do with special teams. Horrible. He hasn't gotten fired. Well, he's not gonna get fired. You said what I'm drinking tonight? Nothing right now. Just water right now. But when that clock strikes, you never know. Maybe some wine. I don't know. Whatever they got over here. We got a bunch of stuff. We got Chris Jones. I think Chris Jones is injured because he hasn't been punting as well as he should. Oh, yeah. We got Kai Forbath. Thank you, Washington Redskins.
Just a moment.
Yeah, Maharati wasn't good, but we're taking baths now, guys, and we're making kicks. Oakland drafted number 1.
I don't know when to say it's like the fire.
What's wrong with her?
No.
I'm gonna leave it alone. She just got dope, man. Chris Jones had his worst year. He did South of Heaven. That's because I told you, I think he's dealing with a growing issue. I really think so. What if we lose Chris Richard? Should we try him as coach? No. It's either defensive coordinator or nothing.
I don't want to be a quarterback.
Kai Forbath, 9 for 9 for Dallas. That's what I'm talking about. I wish we would have got him earlier. Maher kept 8 missed kicks too long. I know. So when Maher left, right before he left, that comment when he said that, oh, I feel like I had a good game after you missed all your kicks in the game. Talk about I feel like I had a good game. I'm going to sleep well tonight. You know what? Go home. Go home, Roger. Go home. But it is 8:41, guys, and I hope you guys have a great New Year's. I don't know what you guys are doing tonight, but be safe tonight and bring in 2020 the right way, guys. And I don't want to see none of y'all get locked up. Because or in the news, because I'm not coming to get none of you guys out of jail. We ain't doing it. We staying safe tonight. safe, humble, positive, good, healthy fun. How about that?
Good, healthy fun.
Good, healthy fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, we should have kept Bailey. You're right. We should have kept Bailey, but that's the team being stupid. Mike Tomlin. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? It would be, but Mike Tomlin not leaving the Steelers. My doppelganger is not leaving the Steelers. E2, who am I going with the Super Bowl and winning it? Nikki. Keelan asked me, Playmaker asked me who am I picking for winning the Super Bowl?
The Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens. Dismissal of Jason Garrett would feel like a Super Bowl. I know, right? What's my playoff predictions? I don't have any because I don't care. I'm just glad that I'm not stressing out over my team right now because we're done. Bredger, you say go Cowgirls. Get out of here, Falcons fan. Michael Sinclair, you say you're getting lit. I know that's right. 49ers will beat the Ravens. Ooh. So I have a 49ers fan in this room right now, and I got a Ravens fan in this room right now. So I'm gonna let them talk that out.
24-17 49ers.
Oh. You said 24-17 49ers? What's your rebuttal, Nick?
We're gonna win, so it doesn't matter what score is gonna get.
So y'all not gonna choke.
Hell no, we're not gonna choke. Have you seen Jackson skipping on the field? Like
I'm
skipping,
just saying,
throwing up.
the Super Bowl played in a warm weather place. It won't be muddy. I think he's gonna run like that. Just saying.
So I got half the people in here saying Ravens and half the people saying San Francisco.
Well, half people are wrong.
Who's the 49er? I know the Ravens.
Oh yeah, I was saying that too, Colin. They need to keep Malcolm Smith. I like him. Yep. All right, you guys, but I'm about to head on out of this live stream. I appreciate you guys coming in and listening to me tonight. I know most of you guys are with family or with friends or having fun and turning up and things of that nature. But like I said, you guys be safe tonight. Hopefully we'll hear some news about this team maybe the latter part of this year. Latter part of this week, and maybe next week we'll hear something. I don't know. But what I think that's going to happen, to be honest with you, to close out this argument, I think Jared, they're just going to allow the contract to just phase out and the key card don't work. That's what I'm thinking. So happy New Year to everybody. Again, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Love you guys. Thank you. Peace out. Somebody said